Hello, so we're about to start right now. Stay tuned. We're about to start right now. A minute, okay? So we're about to start right now. Just give you a few minutes. We are setting everything up. Turn the laptop a bit. Hello guys. We're about to start the circuit theorem right now. Just give a few minutes. Okay. If you are watching, you can start sharing to your friends. You can start sharing to your friends. Share the link to your friends and then your colleagues, those who are in SHS, and then those who are also in the house preparing for NOVDEC. So start sharing with your friends. Share the link to your friends in schools, and then start sharing the link to your friends and then colleagues so that they will also join this live class. It's going to be intensive, and then I promise I'm going to teach you how you can solve any question on geometry 2. That is circle theory. It's not difficult subject. It's not difficult topic, sorry. It's not difficult. The way Diana was looking at me. If you are watching here, please like the live class, like it, and let me see that you are here. Like it. If you don't understand anything too, please feel free to share your opinion in the comment section. We will do well to attend to you. So try as much as possible to share your view in the comment section whenever you are solving a question then you don't understand, or if you have any tips. This is going to be a collaborative class. I'm not going to teach you everything theoretically, as in I want us to solve the work together. So I'll put my leg in student's shoe. I will take it as if I'm also a student, then we do group work together. I'm not lying. Please few minutes. I'm sharing it to Insight Academy group. If you are not in Brain Insight Academy group, you have a WhatsApp platform. You can join the WhatsApp platform. When you go to the description of the channel, then you click on the WhatsApp link. It will directly add you to the WhatsApp platform.
Doesn't come at all. It's not ready. Okay, so I think that's why I can see the numbers here. Maybe it will come. So check it. So move it forward a bit. Hello guys. Good morning. Welcome to Brain Insight Academy, your pathway to academic excellence and success. This morning we are coming to master circuit theory. We are coming to master what? Circuit theory. And then this morning we are coming to master circuit theory. I want all of you to join and then for us to finish this fast. I think because of network problem, um, many people are not on it now. Okay, let's start. Okay, so let's start the question. I'm going to start solving some questions right now, and so it's been intensive. I hope you revise your geometry 2, geometry 1. This is just 1 hour class, but it's going to be intensive. Right. Yes, we solve these questions, right? We solve this question, right? We solve it. Okay. So let's revise on the properties that we talk about first. So the first property, I told you that so the first property, I told you that let me check something here. But many of them are not on it, but so the yesterday I told you that the first property was, I can't remember it in order, but let me check something. Here is where the light reflects so that this way you can't see this side. So let's let me write this side only. Okay, so let's start. These are the properties. The first one was that, look at here. So the first one, we got to realize that sorry, we got to realize that if you have a circle, then you have this is the center. If you have a circle and you have a center, then it has a chord and two triangles are drawn to the chord, whereby we have the base of the chord. What is the relationship? They have common base. What is the relationship between this angle and this angle? Okay, so the angle here is equal to this angle. How about if the triangle have the same, one triangle subtends to the center and then the other triangle subtends to the circumference? What will be the, so this one subtends here and then one subtends to the circumference. What will be the relationship between this angle and this angle? Uh-huh. Okay, so if here is x, here is going to be what? 2x. Okay, good one there. When that one is x, it's going to be 2x. Okay. And then we also got to realize that if you also got to realize that if maybe you have a circle, if you have a circle with a center, and then um, you have a diameter as the base of the triangle, and then you have a, yeah, this is a triangle, and then you have this a chord, this a chord that meet at the circumference. So to be the angle here, 90 degrees. It's going to be 90 degrees. Fantastic. And then the next property too, we talk about if there is a circle, and then if this is the center, this is a circle, this is a center, and then you have a quadrilateral, I mean four-sided figure shape in there. What is the relationship between A and B and then C and D? Okay, so you got to realize that the sum of the opposite angles is going to be what? 180 degrees. Good. How about this one? It's also going to be 180. Good one there. And another one that you also talked about is that if you have a circle with a tangent is what? What is a tangent? At one point. So a tangent is a line that touches a circle at one point. So if this is a circle, let me take this one for you to be as the tangent. So this is a tangent, and then you have triangular shape whereby the triangular shape, all the three vertices touches the circumference. If here is E and then here is A, which angle in here is going to be A and which angle in here is going to be E? And it's going to be what? Yeah, so this side is going to be E, and where is going to be A? Which part is going to be A? Okay, so here is also going to be A. This side is also going to be A. So you got to realize that you count 3, right? 3, starting from the vertices. This is how they count it. You count the first line. This is the angle. So you start from the outside line or the side. 1, 2, and then 3. The last 3, the angle on it up to the other one, the angle on it up to the other side is equal to E, which is equal to this side. So you count 1, 2, and then 3. The angle on it is equal to this one. When you come here to the same thing, 1, 2, 3. So it's going to be what? Here is going to be A, and here is also going to be what? A. Okay, so I've seen a few people are watching here. A few students are watching here. My boys are watching. I've seen George is watching. Prince is also here watching. Thank you very much. And then stay tuned. I hope you can see the board clearly. So let me know in the comment section whether you can see everything clearly. If it's not clear, we will find a means and ways for you to see it clearly. So we are treating circuit theory. We've already done the theory part, and what you are doing here is that today what you are going to do is that we're coming to master the circuit theorem, how you can solve any question in circuit theorem. That's basically what we are coming to. Yeah, so they are saying they can see it clearly on the board. Good one there. And I'm really glad that you are watching, because this month we are completing all the core math topics. We are completing all the core math topics. After that, Diana is here. We are completing all the core math topics, and after that, you will also learn how to master the exams when you are going to write core math exams. If it's WASSCE, NOVDEC, any subject, not any subject, any topics, yeah. We are mastering how you can handle it in an examination hall. So it's good that you are staying tuned here. It's really good. So let's continue. So I told you that with this one, you can't 3, 1, 2 on it. So this one E, this one will be E, and then this side is also going to be what? E. Let's check this one, A. A. For A here, you see that this is first line, so 1, 2, and then 3. And always note that the lines that you will use, it should be the lines on the circumference. It should be the line on the circumference. In other words, if you have another triangle, let me say, if you have a triangle like this, yes, if you have a triangle like this, if you have a triangle like this one, the blue one, the small triangle, you can't count it like 1. You can't count 1, 2. This one is part. This one touches the vertices. I mean the vertices touches the circumference. So this one is part. But this another line, you see, this one is doesn't touch it. This double line doesn't touch it. So this one, we can't use this triangle. So with this trick, you use only the lines that touches the circumference. I mean, all the vertices should be on the what? On the circumference. Amen. Amen. So that is one property 2. Let's move on to, please let me know if you understand. If you don't understand anything, then you just share your opinion in the comment section. The next property 2 that we talked about here, where is it? I want to try to remember all, but the 8 properties. When you are solving, I'll remember everything, but when you are open this in your textbook for me. You don't have the properties in there. Okay. Okay, I'm coming. I have seen it here. Okay, so I think that's all. Yes, and then they also talk about this property 2. I mean, these main ones are those that usually comes in exams, but these properties 2 matter. If you have a circle, and then you have 2 triangles, for which all the sides of the triangle touches the what? The circumference, or let me say, all the vertices touches the circumference. And then it has, yeah, so here is it. And it also has, please, my drawing is not drawn to scale. Diana, I know I don't know how to draw. It's not drawn to scale. Yeah, so if you have 2 triangles in a circle like this, and then you have one line, if one of the sides is equal, for instance, this side is equal to this side, you have similar triangles in this circle. If this side is equal to this side, which angle in this one is equal to which angle in this one? Diane, which angle in this one is equal to the angle in this one? Yes, so the angle opposite to the equal line, this one is equal to what? This one. So you realize that this side, if here is A and here is B, you are going to have A is equal to what? B. As we continue, you'll be solving more questions, so you get the concept well. Yes. And then the other one that we also talked about is the similar property, whereby we have another triangles in there. Yeah, so another property, for instance, this one. So if you have this one as the center, and then with this one, all the base of the triangle should be what? Diameter. Then it should be what? Diameter. So if you have this one, maybe you have something like this, and you have something like this, and you also have, so this is diameter, and then you have 2 triangles in there, and one side is also equal to the other side, if one side is also equal to the other side, which angle in this triangle is equal to the other side angle? Which one? Which angles are they equal here? Okay, so here and here, here and here, this side and this side. So this side too, you realize that the A is equal to what? The B. A is equal to B. I've told you that the trick for you to remember this property is that you will see that here has been marked. Here has been marked and here also has been marked. So this side is what? A, and this side is what? B. In other words, this line is equal to this line. So this angle will be equal to what? This angle. Are you going somewhere? So now let's start solving the questions. The first question, let's start solving the questions. So the first question, let's take it for instance with this question. And then this one it's a discussion. It's in discussion form. So if you're also watching me, you can also share your opinion about the question. The first question that I want us to solve here is this one. This one, you even solved it before. You even solved it before. So we have, and then you have here as 35 degrees. You are looking for x. How can you find x? How can you find? Yes, you are looking for x. This is 35. You are looking for x. Okay. How can you get? What do you think about this one? What do you think about this one? Mm-hmm. Share your opinion. Uh-huh. I don't get what you're saying. Let me give you one microphone. You said 35. Which is 35? Which one is 35? Okay. Which one? Which one is 35? This here is 35. And then which one again? Which one? Where will be 35? So whenever you are saying something, you should state it with a reason. You understand? Here is 35 because there is 35 there. But why will here be also 35? I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
Here is equal to here.
Which one is equal to there?
Here.
Why here is equal to? These are chords. Oh. These are chords. Chords. And I told you that this one too is not drawn to scale.
Okay.
Yeah, this is not drawn to scale. So these are chords. Different chords. So you should know that you should consider some properties. You should be thinking of the properties to describe it. So what kind of property can you use to solve this one? That's the question that you should be asking. Have you seen? What kind of property can you use to solve a question like this? This is similar to some of these properties. So you are looking for, okay, look at how I'm coming to solve it. We are looking for x, right? What other way can you solve it? You will be thinking, okay, the sum of interior angles is equal to 180, right? So you can add all the interior angles and get what? 180. But you have to get one value for this side first before you'll be able to solve for x. Do you understand? Okay, so since you have to get this one first, then what is this? What is this angle? How are you going to find it? Hmm? I just revised on the property, so how are you going to find it? Do you understand what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So you see, we have 35 here. Here is x. And then we know that the sum of what? The sum of interior angles equals 180. You can use that one to solve for this one. But before we use that, we can have to find this angle here. And I've told you, there is one property that I told you about. You didn't learn. You didn't learn it. You're watching my face. You didn't learn it. There's one property I told you that whenever you have a diameter, or whenever you have a triangle in a circle where the base is what? A diameter. Where the base is what? A diameter. In other words, if the base is diameter, the other sides are chords, right? They are all chords. This is one chord, this is another chord. They meet at what?
90 degrees.
90 degrees. Rough. So they meet at 90 degrees. So you see that here will be equal to what? 90 degrees. Have you seen? Here is going to be 90 degrees. So if here is 90 degrees, then you can solve for it, right? So it means that the answer for this one is going to be, we can say x equals, or we can write the equation, then we can find x. Solution for x, solution will be, we can start by solution, then it's going to be 35 here, 35 plus 90 plus what? X. Then we solve for 35 plus 90 is what? What's 35 plus 90?
105.
So this is equal to 180, right? So what is 35 plus 180? It's going to be 125. So we'll be having x plus 125 equal to 180. In other words, you'll be having x equals 180 minus what? 125, which will be having what? What will be the answer?
The answer is 35.
35 degrees. Is it 35? Hey, 180. Let's deduct it to be having 55.
No.
55 degrees. Hey, Diana. Today the banner is na. Okay, so let's continue. Guys, let me know if you have the same answer. So the answer here is going to be 55 degrees. This is how you will solve it. You know that based on one of the properties, you got to realize that here should be what? 90 degrees. Here should be what? 90 degrees. The reason why it's 90 degrees is that this is a diameter, and you have one chord here, you have another chord here, meeting to form what? A triangle. Meeting to form what? A triangle. When they meet to form a triangle, since they are from the ends of the diameter, they are going to meet at what? 90 degrees. They are going to meet at what? 90 degrees. Yes. So this is the solution. You get 55 degrees. Let's move on to the next question. And then you try the next question. So let's move on to the next question. Okay, so let's try this work. Let's try this one too. Let me see if you really understand. So let's try this one. If you have a circle, and then you have this is a triangle, and then you have if this is the center, and you have another, this is the center, and you have another triangle here. Here is equal to 60 degrees. Find this angle. Find this angle. What will be the answer?
120.
120 degrees. So this one is simple. This one is simple. 120 degrees. We've got to realize, I told you that whenever you get a question, you should find a means to get a chord somewhere. So there should be a chord here. There should be a chord here. And you realize that this is how it's going to be. Sometimes with this same question, they won't give you this one, but instead of that, they will give you here. They will give you here, this side. They will give you this side. If this side, maybe this side is 2, maybe this side will be 240. It will be 240. Have you seen? And then they will ask you to find here x. Have you seen the question? Here is what 240. So this side is 240, and they've given you here as x. You should find x. What will be x? And then they will erase here for you. So what is going to be x? You have to first of all draw the arc to make the question what more clearer. So what is going to be x?
X is going to be 20.
Just describe it first. Describe it. How are we going to solve it for x? How are we going to solve it?
Half of the smaller,
Which one?
the middle triangle,
This side. Half of this side is equal to where?
equal to the bigger.
This one. So you have to find this one first, right?
Oh yeah.
This one is for the outer part too.
Yeah.
So you have to find this side first. So what would be this side?
This side is 360 minus 240.
So for us to get this side, we use angle at a point. So you'll be having here as what? You'll be having here as what? 120 degrees, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which we will solve it by 360 minus what? 240. I've said that I'm teaching you the way you get the answers first before we will start with presentation. So I'm teaching you the way you will get the answers fast before you start with the presentation. So with here, you see that when you deduct this one from 360, you're going to have what? 120, which is the internal one, or let me say interior one. After that, then you say that okay, here when you divide here into 2, you're going to get x, right? So it means x is equal to 60 degrees. Let me know if you don't understand anything, let me know it clearly. I'm observing all the chat here, all the comment section. I'm just observing it here. Whenever you send a message, I will see it. Okay, so let's try another question. Let me try with this and see. So I have this one here. Then this side is this is the center. So this is center O. This is center O. This is the shape. This is the shape. This is the main shape. Oh, I've made it double line, but I hope you can see it. This is the main shape. So this is the main shape, and then if you have this shape here, this is O. The O is the center, and you're asked to find. This is x. This one is x. You have to find here. This side is 65 degrees. 65 degrees. So, and we have here as R, here as S, here as P, and then here as what? Q. Here as Q. This side is Q. So how are we going to find x? This side. You are finding this side. X. How are we going to find this side? Fast. Try.
So what size of the bigger?
Yes. So you talk finish.
Two sides of the bigger triangle.
Which is this one, right?
Yes.
It's going to be where?
It's going to be
Angle.
O.
Angle what?
O.
Let's do this angle R and now POR,
Yes.
right? Angle POR. So 2 times of this one is going to be, so here is going to be what? 130. Okay, if here is 130, then what will be x? How are you going to get x?
X will be
How are you going to get x?
X will be 360 minus 130.
Yeah, so x is going to be 360 minus, yeah, which is 130. So we'll be having 230, right? 230 degrees. Good one there. So have you seen you are picking the thing up? Let me know if you also got the answer correct. Let me know in the comment section whether you got the answer correct or not. Let's move on to another example. So yeah, starting from a problem, and then as time goes on, we'll be adding some complex one a bit so that you'll be conversant with it. So let's try this one too. This one out. This one too. We solved it here before. I think we should try this one rather. This one. And then this one we solved. We solved it. Then I will solve it.
What question you solve for this?
Okay, let's try this one. This one rather. This one. So this is how it is. We have this is tangent, right? This is tangent, right? So we're having yes. So here is 69 degrees. This side is 69 degrees. This side is what? This side is 3F. No, 31 degrees. This side is 31 degrees. This side is 31 degrees. I mean, from the one side of it to the tangent, from one side of it to the tangent is 31 degrees. This is 69 degrees. This side is 69 degrees. Let me know if you can't see it clear. Let me know in the comment section. Okay, so the question is that you are finding in the diagram CB. Let me name them. Here is A. This side is A. This side is C. We have B here. The end part is T. This is T. This is B. And this is D. D, yes. So we are finding we are looking for, the question asks us to find angle ADC, angle ADC, and then we also finding angle ABC, and then we also finding angle CAD, angle CAD. These are the angles that you are finding from this one. Please, let's try as we don't look into textbooks. Let's try as much as possible to solve them first. After that, you can revisit them and then look into the textbooks. Don't take textbooks alongside. Don't take textbook alongside at all. Okay, so how are we going to find this one? We are finding angle ADC. This is ADC, right? See, this is ADC. So we are finding for this angle. Go up here, ADC. This is ADC. So how are we going to find it? Show opinion, fast.
This angle.
Okay. Pardon? Which triangle are you referring to first? Which triangle are you referring to? Pardon? ADC. This triangle. But this triangle doesn't touch the tangent. So you can't use it. You said you are using this triangle. ADC. This is a triangle. ADC. It doesn't touch the tangent, so you can't use it. Do you understand? Yeah, but the side, one of 8 vertices should touch the what? The tangent first. Do you understand? There are so many triangles in there. Check it out. You can use your hands on it so that you will see it clearly. Fast. I'm in the hurry.
Okay.
So which one? So you see this one. This one. This is the tangent. You have this triangle there. We have this triangle there. Is this triangle part?
No.
Why? Doesn't touch the circumference. Fantastic. So we have one triangle. So this is 1, 2, and what? 3. So this side, it means this side will be equal to where?
That's 1.
That's 1. Have you seen? Have you seen that you're getting the concept now? Now after this side too, we also have another triangle. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Have you seen? 1, 2, 3. Can you see? This is another triangle that is starting it. So if here is 9, so let's go 1, 2, and then where is 3? 3, right? So it means that where is going to be 31? Is it here or here? Hmm? Is it going to be here, or here, or all of them?
No, it's just here.
Where?
Here.
Downward.
Yeah.
Okay. You guess? No, you shouldn't be guessing here. You should say the answer. So yes.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
it's down.
Yeah. Yes, that's the answer. So you see that this this is how it's going to be. So we have 1, 1, 2, 3. So here is going to be what? 31. 31 degrees, right? Here is also going to be 31 degrees. Now after having this 31 degrees here, let's check another triangle. There's another triangle. Let's check it out. So you saw for this one, you go to know this one, right? How about this one? Is this one part? Is this one part? Is it part?
Yes.
Are you sure? Let me indicate something here. I think it ends you. It's from here to here.
So that because it's for
Is
the
this
other
one part?
side. No.
No, because what? This angle doesn't touch this one. You understand? So this one is not part. So you have only two, this side and then this side. Let's come back to the question. The question asked us to find what? Find ADC. Where is ADC? ADC. So we are looking for this angle. What would be this angle so that you sum them up to get ADC? What would be this angle?
This angle.
Open your eyes for when you get it correct. I will give you some. Let's go. So what is going to be the answer? Answer for this one. Hey, open your eyes. Open your eyes for
It'll be
this. Hey, this is the center. This is the center.
two chords.
Which chord? Yeah, we have chord here.
No, I'm talking about this side.
So if it's placed two chord, it means that the sum of them should be what?
90.
Yes. So that the sum should be 90.
90.
But you're not you didn't completed it.
I knew it for me to complete.
So that is one way to solve it. There's another property to identify it. Let me see. So we see that this one, what she's talking about is that here when you sum this side and this side, you'll be having 90, right? So it means that you can put a variable here, maybe z, right? Or maybe z, right? So you see that you have z plus 31 should be equal to what? 90 degrees. In other words, z is going to be what? 90 minus 31, which is what? 69, right? 69. This is 69. Check it for me. I'm just confused.
It's 59.
It's 59 rather. No, but that shouldn't be the answer.
Yeah. It's supposed to be
That shouldn't be the
90
answer.
plus
Let
31.
me confirm. Let me read. Let us read the instructions first. So this is one of the reasons why you're supposed to read the instructions first before you start any question. So the question says that in the diagram TB, this one, TB, yeah, TB touches the circle. It touched the circle at B. TB touched the circle at what? B. And BD is a diameter. He says BD is a diameter. Where is BD? BD is a diameter and BD is a diameter. After saying BD is a diameter, so if BD is a diameter, it means that the center should be here, right? The center should be here. And the question says that calculate ADC. I think there might be a mistake somewhere, but with this one we can use this property, because if this is a diameter, if this is a
Is
diameter,
that DB?
pardon,
DB is the diameter.
d, so this one is rather the diameter.
Mhm.
So let's do it this way. Let's do it this way. So if this is the diameter, but this one also crosses it.
Yes.
But it can be that still, it can be that this is not drawn to scale. And the question didn't show a center in there. Do you understand? The question didn't show exact point. Maybe the question didn't name here. There's no area named here at the center. Maybe here or at the center. The question didn't do that. So we shouldn't assume here as the center. Although B is what? DB. Although DB is a center, is a diameter, right? So it can be that the real question would be like this. Or let me say the real question would be like this. This will be it will be like this. This maybe I'm coming. So it means that the real question will be like if this is the diameter, maybe the center might be here. Maybe this is the center, and then this line is passing and beneath it. Do you understand? So we shouldn't assume that this one is what? It's a diameter. Do you understand? The question says that only dB, is what? The diameter. So we shouldn't assume that. So you have to note that one down. Have you seen how solving questions helps? Have you seen how? So you shouldn't assume that whenever the question says, it might be that dB is the diameter, but the center is up, and then this line is what? Drawn beneath it like this. So what you do is that, see, so let's assume that the center is somewhere. We don't know, because the question didn't indicate anywhere that this is the center. Have you seen? So what you'll be doing is that we can use this law, the one that it says that when two triangles falls on a chord, they have common chord. So if this triangle and then this triangle has the same chord, this is the chord. If this one and then this one has the same chord, we can say then Z here is going to be what? Z here is going to be what? 69 degrees, right? So you can say that Z is going to be 69 rather degrees. You have to take note of it too. So stop what you are doing and then take note of it. You have to take note of this question. You have to write, hurry up. Hey, down, hurry up. You have to take note of it. I'm waiting.
So what chord is it that they fell on that specifically became chord?
Pardon?
The chord that they fell on.
This is the chord. You were not watching. No. This is the chord. So this is the chord. This is one triangle. This is one triangle. So you can say that this side is equal to this side. In other words, you can also say this is a chord, and this is one triangle, and this is what? Another triangle. So here should must be equal to where? Here. Do you get me? This is a chord, right? And we have one triangle here and another triangle here. Have you gotten me?
Yeah.
We can also say that this is also a chord. This is also a chord, right? And this triangle. So it means this side too is equal to where? This side. Is it clear?
This side being 31 or
But then this is 31, right?
yeah.
This is 31. And you can say that this is a chord. This is a chord. If this is a chord, it means that the triangle, this angle here should be equal to, so this angle here should be equal to where? This angle, that's why here is also 31. And for here too, you can say that the angle here, this is a chord, and then one triangle falls here, another triangle does what? Falls here, right? So you can say the angle that will be here, it's the same as the angle that will be what? Here. Have you seen? We can also say that You can also say that this is another chord. If this is another chord, then the angle here, this is another chord, then the angle here should be equal to where? The angle where? Here. Do you understand? After that, you come and indicate, you have to take note of it. So note, write this one. Note that whenever you are solving circle theorem question, or whenever you are solving geometry 2 question, whenever you are solving circle theorem, that one is simple. When you are solving circle theorem, the diagram is not drawn to scale. The diagram is not drawn to scale. In other words, don't assume any line as the diameter or any point as the center if it has not been given to you. In other words, don't assume any line as the diameter. Or don't assume any line as a diameter or any point as a center if it has not been stated in the question. Example, the question above. Do you understand? So whenever you are reading your notes, you will get to realize, and whenever you are solving questions, so these are some of the notes that you should be taking. Yes, I know it's 11. I know it's 11. One why? So you'll be solving this question. After solving this one, you also try. Okay, so here we are done with this one. Now let's find. So we done with angle ADC. Let's try to find angle CAD. Which means you are finding this angle. Right? This angle. So with this angle, how are you going to find this angle? Let me put X here. This angle. Angle A is what? CAD. So this angle. Which one is the chord? Here is the chord. Yeah, so the angle here is equal to, but we also don't know here. How did you know it's 31? No, 31 is here, but it doesn't mean it's also here. And note that this is not the center. If this is the center, we would have assumed that this is a radius, this is also a radius. So in other words, it's an isosceles triangle. But this is not a center, as I've shown here. So how are you going to get the 31? So we read the question again. Read the question for me. Hurry up. Read the question again.
In the diagram, CB touches the circle at B, and BD is the diameter. Calculate A.
He said, what is the diameter?
Diameter is BD.
DB, right? DB or BD, right?
Anything.
Yeah, BD. So one thing is that if BD is diameter, what can we say about this angle?
BD is diameter.
What can we say about this angle if BD is the diameter?
That means that X plus 69 equals
Yes, so then it means that x plus 69 should give us what? 90 degrees. That's how you solve it. So we'll be having this one as 90 minus 60, which is 21, right? 21. So it means that here is going to give us 21 degrees. Let's find the other one. He said find angle ABC. Angle ABC. Angle ABC. Fast.
AB.
Let's check out ABC. Let's check out ABC. 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 So what will be AB? So it means if you are to find ABC, we need to get here and we need to get here too. How can we get them? Fast. We have here as 31, 29, 21, right? 21. So how can we get this one? We sum them together. Fast.
This one is 21. Move that. Yes, move it.
Where is the code that you used?
I used the code from this side.
This code.
Yes.
And draw the come and draw the triangle from the code. Oh yeah, hurry up. So draw it, show it and let's see.
I didn't find this.
So this the you close the marker. So this side, right? This side. So this is a triangle. So this side and then this side. Then this side. So it means here is equal to here. But there's no number here, and you said here is 21.
This place is 21.
So where is going to be 21?
It will be here, and this one.
Why should it be here? Why here? So draw the code and then show it.
The code is here. This is the code.
So I told you that this is how the property looks like. See, this is how the property is. So the property, you know that this is how it is. Then you have a chord. We have two triangles in there like this. So if this is a chord, then this side should be equal to this side. Do you understand? So the same way I show you this, I've shown you this one. Show me in this one. That's what I mean.
Yeah, the same way you showed me. The thing I showed you that.
You close the marker.
Sorry. This is the chord. My chord. Then here is the kind of thing. That's one. It's 21.
If listen to me. Listen to me the way I'm coming to teach you this one. This one, the way we got to know that this is 69 is that this is the chord. And we got to know this is a triangle on it. So on the triangle that forms on it, the angle opposite to the chord. The angle opposite to the chord. The angle what?
Opposite.
The angle opposite to the chord should be equal to the other angle in the other triangle. The same thing opposite to the what? The chord. So use the way I've explained it now. Then let me see.
Angle opposite this.
Yes. Which angle?
31.
Which 31 last? Inside the triangle, then you pick that 31 from. No, draw it here. See, this is the triangle, right? And so where is the 31 opposite this one in the triangle that you are referring to?
Yeah. It's supposed to be.
Are you asking me? See, so we have this one. This is the chord. So if here is the triangle, 31 or the angle that you are referring to always should be inside the triangle. Obviously, it should be what? Inside the what? Triangle. So if this is the chord, where should be the angle that you are referring to?
It's supposed
It should be here. So this is one triangle. So here should be what? 31, right?
Yeah.
And then let's check out for other one. So this is another triangle, right? This is another triangle. So where should be the angle?
Yeah.
Here. Fantastic. So we've seen that now. So here, we are not done. Come. So here should be equal, here and here should be what? Equal. In other words, these two angles should be opposite to the chord that you are referring to. Is it clear?
So I'm saying this is the chord for this way. Then this here is 69.
And then here should be what? 69.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's take it for this one. This one. So this is the chord now, right? So where should be equal to x now? I mean the 21, the x we got. So this, are you, I know. So the chord is always opposite to the angle. So check it out for me. So this is the chord. This is the chord. And where is the triangle?
This is the chord. Then the triangle is here and here.
Wait, take your time and enjoy. So where is the triangle?
Triangle. Here.
And then which one? This one. Okay, good. So if this is the triangle and this is the triangle, which angle here should be equal to the other one? Which one? So write it there. Write it there. Have you seen the way you're supposed to do it? So here should be 21 and then 21. You're not done. So if here is 21 and 21, if here is 21 and 21, now we are looking for angle ABC. ABC, right? Angle what? ABC. So how are you going to find this side? How are you going to find this side? ABC. So we've gotten 21 already, which is here. So how are we going to find this side?
To find this side, there will be this one plus this one equals 180.
Why here plus here equals 180? The triangle, right? So this is a triangle, but you don't know the angle here.
So let's represent it by.
So, but there are lots of triangles in there. We should represent it by what?
A variable.
Yeah, but okay, we want us to. But this is not the main thing we are finding. Even when we get this one, we are looking for this side. This side is what you are finding. So, in other words, you are looking. Let me represent y by here. You are looking for this side. So we can't. It will be. You make the work lengthy. Do you understand? Do you understand? So here, although here we can use a variable and find it, but this is not the exact thing you are looking for. So after finding here, is it going to help you to get this side? So how are we going to find this side? How are we going to find that side?
Plus. Where did you say the diameter was there? Here, right?
So for here too, we can say that if this is a chord, this one way I'm showing you, this is a chord. It means that there's a triangle and there's what? Another triangle. Can you see? Can you see? If this is a chord, if this is a chord, I can say that then here, this one is equal to what? This one, right? The angle here should be equal to this angle, right? But you don't know here, right? And since you don't know here, there are two ways to find this y. It's either we say interior angle of a triangle equals 180. But yours, you took this triangle, this smaller triangle, instead of taking the whole triangle. Taking this whole triangle, this one, instead of you taking this whole triangle here. So you can take this whole triangle. You're getting 21. So it's going to be 21 plus 21 plus x plus 69. Should give us what? Should give us what? Here plus here plus here plus here should give us what? Should give us 180, right? So we'll be having 31 plus 21, which is 52, plus 69, which is going to 121, right? So 121, this one plus y should give us 180. 180. We'll be having 121. I think you blocked the view, so 121. So you got to realize that you see this one will be 121, confirm for me, plus y should give us 180. So we'll be having y equals 180 minus what? 121. 180 minus 121, which means that you'll be having y to be equal to 59, 59, right? 59 degrees. Yes, 59 degrees. 59 degrees. Degrees here. So this one, there are two ways to solve this for 59. You can say this triangle equals what? Equals what? You can say this triangle equals 180, then you find what? For 59. You can also say the opposite angles of a quadrilateral should give us what? 180. I mean, the sum of this side plus this side should give us what? 180. So we'll be having z plus 31 plus y plus what? 21 should give us 180. To solve it, you get the same answer. You get the same answer. We know z to be 69. We know z to be 69. So it's going to be 69 plus 31 plus 21 plus y equals what? 180, which is going to get us the same answer.
So if we're to do that, I would have to find this place. So I can add this one plus this one.
If you want to find this one, so you can add, and then you can add this one plus this one to get this one. Yes, to get this one, but this one is the same as this one based on this code. Have you seen? Based on this code. The y here is the same as here. Based on this code, can you see? This triangle, this is another triangle.
Yes.
Yes, so here 2 is equal to here. Okay, so I will pause here for a while. We are going out for break, and I think maybe solve more questions on with this example I've taught you. I'll also post questions in the WhatsApp group and try as much as possible to also try some questions with you again tomorrow when we meet. Have a good day. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye. And if you are a quiz student, stay tuned for this channel. I want to introduce a certain channel with you. That channel is more of quiz materials. So invite others to join this channel as well. Tomorrow maybe I will do research into it. I want to confirm everything before I give out the channel name for you. Okay, so have a good day. Have a wonderful day. Peace out. Bye bye.
Peace out. Bye bye.